Good afternoon. I am Cat King. Welcome to another episode of Ethical. Let us take a look at today's highlights. SMRT strike, Little India riot. The incidents have raised concerns by the public since these foreign labourers have posed a threat to security. Deporting these workers will not be an effective solution as the authorities recognise their importance to support and maintain our nation's infrastructure. The question to ask ourselves is then, do the incidents prompt the existence of a serious issue on how foreign labourers are treated in Singapore? In this episode of Ethical, we shall search for the answer. Let us gain some insights from a manager of a company that hired these foreign labourers.
Hello, this is Joe King. Today, welcome to Ethical Live Reporting. We are going to meet our CEO of Paul Chu Kang Limited, Mr. Paul Chu Kang himself, and let's go.
Drink water. The weather's very hot today. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, Mr. Paul. I'm Joe King from Ethical. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, Mr. Paul, who are you talking to on the phone? Talk so nice to the person.
Oh, it was one of my employees working on one of our many construction projects. Yeah, I believe that it's important to take good care of all our employees.
Oh, so you always treat them so well, is it? So, I want to ask, do you think you're being fair and ethical in hiring foreign workers? Are you underpaying them?
Yes, of course it's fair and ethical. Firstly, it's entirely legal. Our company is abiding by all the regulations that MOM set out for us. Also, the foreign workers are willing to come from their home countries to Singapore to work for these wages. And I feel that these wages that we pay them is actually very good, considering that they actually remit most of this back to their home countries, to their families. It's actually quite a substantial amount. And also, the whole point of an organization is to maximize our shareholders' values, correct? So, by hiring these workers, I actually am able to reduce our cost base, thus benefiting our shareholders.
Oh, so there's a lot of benefits for them. So, Mr. Paul, do you think Singaporeans will want to take the job that you're offering to the market or not?
No, definitely not. Singaporeans are just too spoiled. They don't want to do manual labour under the hot sun for the whole entire day. Let me ask you, if I offer you $1,800 a month, will you be willing to do the job that they do?
No, of course not.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. It's already twice what they are currently earning.
Indeed, abiding by the labour law is the crux of ethical treatment. However, labour laws are ultimately arrived at by the authorities. We now head down to Ministry of Manpower to hear how labour laws are derived.
Hi, Minister Mutu. Thank you for agreeing to an interview with us. So, Minister, I want to ask, what are the most important laws in place to protect our foreign workers in Singapore?
Okay. The MOM protects employees against employers who reduce their salary from what is being declared.
Okay.
Such employers who infringe on this will be fined under the Employment Act of $1,000 per infringement.
Okay.
Also, based on the Employment Act, it ensures that employers have a liability to take care of the welfare of the employees. For example, they have to provide safe working conditions and appropriate accommodations. Also, contractual work should not be more than 8 hours a day and 44 hours per week. So we ensure you that legislation has been put in place to ensure the welfare of the employees have been taken care of.
Okay, so there's a lot of legislation in place. Okay, so I want to ask, should we continue hiring these foreign workers, or should we seek to employ Singaporeans for this job?
Okay, we understand that over the past year, many Singaporeans have been concerned at the growth rate of the Singaporean workforce due to the major influx of the foreign workers. The government stand at the moment is that we are taking a balanced approach. We are reducing but not cutting down on the influx of foreign workers. Okay, at the same time, we are encouraging firms to develop their Singaporean workforce and adapt fair employment practices. But at the same time, we have to stress that it's impossible to cut down on the foreign workers' growth because they are key to running the economy and developing critical infrastructure such as HDB flats, schools, and MRT lines. Yeah.
The manager and the authority are only one side of the story. Let us now hear from the people at the heart of the matter, the foreign labourers themselves.
What is the pay like in Singapore?
Pay normally started with $12.
Okay.
Then the agent will take $1. Then you give us only $11. Then inside we have to eat, we have to cook ourselves, we do our own laundry, then transportation.
Do you like working here?
Yeah,
Why? Why do you like? Why?
we are very safe.
Very safe?
Then
And
money also very good.
money very good. So how much you get? You mind telling us? Like how much?
$1,000.
$1,000. So very good for you. Your company good?
Good.
Boss good?
Good.
Everything good?
Good.
Housing also good?
Oh, that's so good lah.
So there's nothing that is no good?
No, nothing. No good, but everything good.
Oh, everything good. So you like it a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
So how many hours you work?
Oh, sometimes we work for 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours. We have to remain down there. But last time we don't have any transportation.
Okay.
We were stripped in the area, the site which is located lah.
Oh.
We don't have dormitory. We don't have any stay-in. We don't have any other. These facilities only came in only after 10 years lah.
The foreign labourers have given us a mixed review on their labour and living conditions. In light of this, how should we decide what's the most ethical way in hiring foreign labourers?
Hi, this is Joe Kin, and we have two panelists today, Miss Lina Gan and also Mr. Kao Guan Xi.
I have to look at the big picture. That's why labour costs must be kept low to meet my obligations towards the shareholders.
Then what about the welfare of the labourers? They work so hard, but are we fair to them? Some companies don't even provide them with transportation, lodging, food. So I need to fight for their welfare.
Yes, you are right. Our company cares for our workers and understand that it's indeed important to take care of their welfare. That's why we will try our best to meet their needs. So we look into, we follow to what our employment contract has been stated and ensure that there's no exploitation of our workers.
So you companies should follow the contract. You must make sure that there's no deviation from the contract. That will be fair to the labour. And also, you must make sure that the employees understand fully the term of the contract also.
That is, of course, we practice fairness for all workers regardless of their status.
Listening to the panelists, the ethical approach that we should adopt here should be utilitarianism, whereby we try to achieve the greatest good for the greatest number of people. Company can benefit from lower cost of production, and foreign workers themselves can have higher wages relative to their home country. In addition, the government should also ensure consistent fair treatment in hiring foreign labourers. We have now come to the end of another episode of Ethical. Please stay tuned next week to find out more about emerging ethical issues in Singapore. My name is Kat King. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.